Welcome to our channel. My name is Matt Berry. Today we count down the top 10 deadliest tornadoes in the United States. These are raw, untamed expressions of nature's immense power. Journey through history, revisiting moments when the atmosphere unleashed forces that defy comprehension. Join me as we witness the might of these colossal storms and the profound human stories. The sky, often serene, can become an architect of unimaginable destruction. Our grim countdown commences with the tri-state tornado of 1925. On that fateful March day, an atmospheric behemoth embarked on a relentless, 3.5-hour rampage across the American heartland. It first touched down in southeastern Missouri, carving a continuous line of obliteration stretching for an astonishing 219 miles. As it tore through southern Illinois, towns like Gorham, Murfreesboro, and DeSoto were virtually wiped from existence. The tornado then crossed into southwestern Indiana, continuing its reign of terror. A staggering 695 souls were lost, thousands more were injured, and countless lives were shattered. On May 7, 1840, Natchez, Mississippi, faced a monstrous tornado. The storm struck the Mississippi River and Natchez under the hill with appalling force. It capsized vessels and claimed hundreds of lives. On land, homes, businesses, and churches collapsed. The official death toll was 317, but likely higher. On May 27, 1896, a powerful tornado struck St. Louis, Missouri, and East St. Louis, Illinois. Estimated as an F4, it moved directly through the city, demolishing homes, churches, hospitals, and factories. Crossing the Mississippi River, it hit East St. Louis with even greater force. The Eads Bridge withstood the storm but was damaged. The tornado claimed 255 lives and injured thousands. The economic impact was colossal, crippling the urban centers. This remains one of the most significant urban tornado disasters in American history. On April 5, 1936, Tupelo, Mississippi, was struck by a violent F5 tornado. The tornado approached from the west, its roar a prelude to chaos. It ripped through residential areas, leveling homes and businesses. Among the survivors was one-year-old Elvis Presley. The death toll reached 216, the fourth deadliest tornado in U.S. history. The aftermath was a scene of shock and grief as recovery began. On April 6, 1936, Gainesville, Georgia, was struck by two massive tornadoes that merged over the city. This deadly confluence occurred in the morning, catching the city's commercial district at a busy hour. The combined force of these tornadoes laid waste to the heart of Gainesville. The Cooper Pants factory collapsed and caught fire, trapping and killing dozens of workers. The final death toll stood at 203, making it the fifth deadliest tornado on record. The twin tragedies of Tupelo and Gainesville underscored the terrifying scope of that particular spring storm outbreak. On April 9, 1947, the Glacier-Higgins-Woodward tornado ravaged Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. It began in Glacier, Texas, virtually obliterating the town. The tornado then struck Higgins, Oklahoma. Its most catastrophic impact was in Woodward, Oklahoma, arriving after dark. The storm destroyed over 100 city blocks and claimed more than 100 lives. The total death toll reached 181, with hundreds injured. On May 22, 2011, Joplin, Missouri, was struck by a powerful EF5 tornado. The tornado carved a 13-mile path of destruction, leveling neighborhoods and damaging St. John's Regional Medical Center. Despite warnings, the storm led to 158 fatalities. It was the deadliest U.S. tornado since 1947. This event shows that even with modern technology, intense tornadoes can overwhelm preparedness. On April 24, 1908, a devastating tornado swept through parts of Louisiana and Mississippi. The tornado, or possibly a series of tornadoes, tracked for a considerable distance, cutting a swath through forests and farmlands. In Amite, Louisiana, the tornado wrought considerable destruction, claiming numerous lives. Its most catastrophic impact was felt as it crossed into Mississippi and struck the town of Purvis. The storm reportedly leveled almost the entirety of the town. The human cost was severe, with a total of 143 people losing their lives across the tornado's path. On June 12, 1899, New Richmond, Wisconsin, faced a devastating tornado. An F5 tornado struck with terrifying speed. The Gulmar Brothers Circus had drawn a large crowd. The sky darkened and the funnel cloud appeared. The tornado reduced much of the town to rubble. 117 people died, and hundreds were injured. On June 8, 1953, an F5 tornado struck the northern suburbs of Flint, Michigan. The storm hit around 8:30 p.m., catching many families at home. The tornado carved a half-mile wide path through neighborhoods. Houses were swept clean from their foundations. 116 people lost their lives, and over 800 were injured. The Flint tornado was a brutal reminder of the dangers outside Tornado Alley. We have journeyed through some of the most harrowing moments in American meteorological history. From the vast devastation of the tri-state tornado to the urban destruction in Joplin, each event carries its own narrative of loss and resilience. These are profound reminders of nature's overwhelming force, commanding our respect and vigilance. Each tragedy has led to better forecasting and improved warning systems. Thank you for watching. My name is Matt Berry. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Let us remember those who perished and the enduring lesson of humility and preparedness.